What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the SG3 Communications YouTube channel. If you would, please consider hitting the like button for this video. And if you're interested in content about social media, public relations, and more, then please consider hitting the subscribe button to be alerted to videos that appear on this channel. And if you want to take that extra step, hit the bell notification button for updates as videos are posted to this channel. One of the things I want to talk about is something that I've been seeing quite a bit on Twitter, especially, and actually on Facebook too, since the killing in Minneapolis, Minnesota of George Floyd that's sparked protests and even riots around the country and at least protests around the world. So that's how big this George Floyd killing has become. It's really sparked something in this nation that we haven't seen since probably the late 1960s. And that goes back even beyond 1992 and the riots after the Rodney King verdict. As people have been engaging in social media, I think people have been seeing an interesting trend, if you will, in terms of social media and how social media functions increasingly these days. And some people are talking about the use of bots and how bots have been out there kind of fanning the flames a little bit, firing people up, getting people to argue with each other. And you feel like almost like you can see when these bots are coming up and what they're doing and maybe what the agenda is behind what these bots are doing. But you have bots on the one hand, and then you have people who are just trolls, like almost professional trolls who are out there just trying to stir the pot a little bit to get people fired up, get people arguing and whatnot. So it's really interesting to see, but I would imagine that there probably are a lot of bots that are out there, and they do have a purpose to get people going, to fan the flames, as I mentioned before, to try to get people fired up, to elicit an emotional response. Because what does emotional response lead to? It leads to people going back and forth. The next thing you know, you got a long thread of people arguing, fighting, being combative, and just really going for the jugular with each other through a social media feed. Now, for some businesses, it's great. You'll take engagement in any way, shape, or form that you can get it, almost no matter what the cost, like a scorched earth mentality. You know, if you can get it, you'll take it. That's how valuable for some people engagement is with social media. But it does sometimes come at a cost. So when you're on social media and you're arguing, if you're going on a newspaper's Facebook page or you see something on Twitter that you disagree with, just be careful that you might be arguing with a bot, something that doesn't exist for anything other than to cause trouble. You don't want to necessarily get engaged with something like that. However, if something is on your mind and you do want to speak it, then by all means, say what you got to say. But just be careful about who is on the other end of that keyboard, if it's even a person.